May was the start of my new meal prep, so I thought I'd do a video of just me meal prepping. So here's me cutting some sweet potatoes, skinless, and I am going to season this in the oven with a bit of smoked paprika on one batch and pepper, and cinnamon and nutmeg on another. I like the sweet and savoury combination in most of my foods. And I'm not even joking you, cutting that much sweet potato, so it's about 1500 grams, no more than that actually, took me a good 45 minutes and my shoulder was hurting. So I'm going to place this in the oven with a bit of fry light, and water is my trick to cooking nice fresh sweet potatoes, and I cook this in the oven on 200 degrees, well 190 degrees, for about 40 to 45 minutes depending on how thin or thick you have cut them. And then I am going to weigh my broccoli. So I cut the stems off, cut them kind of evenly, and I will boil them. Boiling your vegetables keeps most of the nutrients in, and I find it the best way. I know that it isn't fried or anything, and I do love me some broccoli. It's high in potassium and vitamin K. And then I will weigh my onions and cut them. I like mine quite thin, but I don't like them too thin. And I will fry this with a bit of garlic and onion, and voila, there is how I do my onions. Bit of salt and pepper as well, pink Himalayan sea salt. That's the best way to have them. While I'm waiting for everything else to cook, boil, steam, I'm going to cut up my carrots. I actually love my carrots raw, and carrots are one of my favourite vegetables. I don't know what it is, but I just thoroughly enjoy having them. So I will weigh out my 500 grams of carrots that I'm allowed for the week, and I do meal prep for 5 days. So I do meal prep on a Thursday generally and a Tuesday. So this is the best days for me, and I will just weigh out my carrots and try not to eat them. And then I start to weigh out my ingredients. So you can actually weigh, individual ingredients, but it does work better if you do just eyeball it in my eyes, because some days I have a little bit more, some days I have a little bit less. So this just what works for me. Will then cut up my mushrooms, and I generally do these in quarters. I will then season with a bit of garlic and ginger and a bit of fry light. I do cook in fry light because you can control the amount of oil you're eating, and I don't really want those unnecessary calories, especially in oil, when I think fry light and a bit of water is the best way to cook. I soon realised that having this many mushrooms in a pan is not healthy, so I would not recommend this to anyone. After I've done all of this, I will then portion out my sweet potatoes. So this generally takes me about 40 to 45 minutes to cook. Have been doing it a while, and I know that it's not going to be this quick for everyone, but if you think how long you spend on cooking, and if you have got a bit of a busy life, which you're working from home, or you can pick those lazy unhealthy options, meal prep's a great way to keep accountable of what you're actually eating. So I would say it is a really good way of staying healthy, and whatever your fitness goals are, you know what food is going into your body. Hope you enjoyed this meal prep with me, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my socials. Thank you.